he comes after number 15, Ernie Irvin, wide open as he comes up. It's a Ford Chevrolet battle to finish here in the Busch Clash. At the line, looking for some place to run, out of room. Give it to Jeff Bodine, car number 15.
Make it 3 wide, but Earnhardt's going to take the low side of the racetrack. Here they come.
Here comes number 6, Martin, still staying on the outside, driving for the finish. Earnhardt comes back to win it. Down out of 4 to finish the second 125-miler. And out to the outside. Here comes the 21 car, making a run for the flag. But it's Bill Elliott first. Morgan Shepherd is in second. Here they come off the 4th corner for the final time. Earnhardt leading Irvin down. Is Earnhardt going to win it? Yes, he is. It's Earnhardt. Irvin. Ward Burton.
Here they come.
Morgan down to the line. Davey Allison first. Morgan Shepherd gets it all back there. Has he got anything left? Coming to the stripe. Morgan comes to the inside, and Davey Allison is going to win the Daytona 500. The Alabama gang has done it again.
Mark Martin closing in. Martin will have to deal with that lap car. And now coming off turn number 4 to the checkered flag, his first career victory, Ward Burton of South Boston, Virginia. 21. There it is. It's a little gas and a little ether in the carburetor. And here comes Bill Elliott, poised to win his first race for Junior Johnson and the Budweiser Ford. Takes home the laurels and the winner's share.
Preferred lane, it looks like he's going to be able to make the move, and he has. He got under Labonte above 4 turns.
Gant will win it, and by just a car length, Kenny Wallace takes second.
Elliott pulls a little ahead on the outside, driving for the finish. Here comes Kowicki up on the bottom of the racetrack. Kowicki going for all of it. They touch, and across the line, it's Elliott. Bill Elliott has done it.
62 was rookie Jeff Gordon, who had steadily climbed his way back to the front. He led the final 35 laps and brought home his first Busch Grand National victory of his young career, beating 42 other drivers.
He comes off number 4 turn, Paul. He can slide the rest of the way.
And here comes Bill Elliott. 3 in a row as Elliott wins on his hometown track here at Atlanta. Here they come for the win. It is Kenny Wallace. On the bottom, Nemechek sends it sideways. 10 bound comes sliding across. And Nemechek gets second, bound third.
That's all. That's a smart move by Presley. Smart move. He didn't slide up in front of Harry Gant, and he can hold it on. He's going to win this race.
32-year-old Robert Presley comes out of turn 4, and Presley waves to the crowd. He will take the win. Robert Presley picks up his first win of the season.
Position, Bodine is a lap.
No, you're right. Yeah. Brett is in 5th.
That's what I get to think.
Here comes Elliott off the corner. Checkered flag is waiting. There it is. Elliott wins his 4th consecutive Winston Cup race in 1992.
And looks like he should be able to coast to victory lane from here. As Jimmy Hensley now comes by on the inside, but all for naught as the checkered flag falls on Harry Gant. Harry Gant picked up his 20th career Busch Grand National victory.
The first win came in his 85th start at Phoenix. He was the 1986 Winston Cup Rookie of the Year. He's in turn number 3, now in turn number 4. The Ford win streak continues. Bill Elliott's streak is broken. Alan Kowicki wins the Food City 500.
Allison leads down the backstretch. Rusty looks to the inside in turn number 3. Will it be Allison or Wallace? Here they come off the 4th turn. It is going to be Davey Allison winning by about a car length over Rusty Wallace.
He's the winningest Busch Grand National driver since the series started in 1982 at this racetrack, and he takes the checkered flag for his 8th Busch Grand National victory at Hickory. For that Slim Jim car. And around turn 4 to the checkered flag, Bobby Labonte earns his 3rd career Busch Grand National victory. Mark Martin wins the Haynes 500. They move off of turn number 4 and come down through the tri-oval. Davey Allison still has the lead. He's trying to break the draft. It looks like he's going to win it. Battle for second between Elliott and Earnhardt. Here's the checkered flag, and Davey Allison wins it. Second place goes to Elliott.
took the checkers, but his car was penalized following post-race inspection for using a rear-end carrier assembly that did not meet NASCAR specifications for the series. Burton was repositioned to last place, and Bobby Dollar was awarded his first Busch Grand National victory.
This week's lap car, after getting involved in that incident, Bodine eases up. Here comes Labonte coming hard, but he's going to run out of room, and Todd Bodine will score his second Busch Grand National victory.
Hill and Spencer and Buddy Baker. Checkered flag. Michael Waltrip for the second year in a row wins the Winston Open. He's up to Earnhardt's bumper. Earnhardt takes it.
They're off the racing service down on the flat part of the racetrack.
And it's Kyle Petty. Kyle Petty coming to the checkered flag. Here comes Davey Allison to the bottom. It'll be the finish everybody was waiting for. They crashed past the finish line. They have crashed into turn number 1. And Davey Allison is in a shower of sparks.
He won the race, but he sure paid the price for it.
Biggest payday. Whoa, in the wall, both cars. Bodine and Trickle loose, crashing as we get down to the end of this one. White and yellow. They're coming back to cross. Here is Bodine completing that lap. Checkers are out, and it is over in an unbelievable finish. The winner is Jeff Gordon.
This is the end for number 4 in Irvin. He's better in this corner. But it looks like he drove it in there. The car got him up a little high.
Down to finish the 33rd annual Coca-Cola 600. And by 3-4 car lengths, Dale Earnhardt has come home the winner of the Coca-Cola 600.
And now, rounding out of turn 4 to take his 4th career Busch Grand National victory, Robert Presley wins the Goodwrench Delco Batteries 200. Earnhardt moves to second. Gant can roll and coast down the banking to the line. He's out of gas. Earnhardt comes by. Harry Gant coasts across the line to win the Budweiser 500. Ernie Irvin off of corner number 11. He sees the checkered flag from starter Doyle Ford. And here it is, the checkered waves, and Ernie Irvin has won the St. Mark's Supermarkets 300 from Sears Point. Negotiates it for the final time this afternoon. The crowd is on its feet at Pocono. Here comes Kowicki off of turn number 4. The hats are waving. Alan Kowicki takes the checkered flag and wins the Champion Spark Plug 500. His second win of 92. And Labonte now looks to the outside.
Going on the outside.
Spencer tries to ride him up the racetrack, down to the stripe.
Hey, all right.
Spencer wins by 3/4 of a car length, and his crew, as you might expect, goes crazy on pit road.
Of the season. Here's Allison streaking around. Final moments. Coming down. Looking for that bonus. Looks like he's going to nail it. Here he comes out of turn number 4. And for the second straight year, the winner of the Michigan 400 is from the Alabama gang.
At Watkins Glen, New York, here's the way they finished the Phase 150. Ernie Irvin's on his way to victory lane. Todd Bodine, Terry Labonte, Joe Nemechek, and Dave Rezendes will give you a quick look down through. Finding his way to 3rd place is Presley, and around goes Gordon. He's up in the fence.
And out of the ballpark just about.
Caution flag. First victory of the season for Steve Grissom will come today in the X1R Firecracker 200.
Bodine and Elliott are low. Here they come off the banking. This will decide who wins the Pepsi 400. The checkered flag is out. Ernie Irvin wins it. Marlin is second, followed by Dale Jarrett.
And maybe getting a push here from someone. Yes, indeed. Someone's going to help him across. Here comes number 8, Burton to the line. Coach Miller is pushing the 34 down the back straightaway.
The Western Auto crew is saying, come on, Darrell, come on, Darrell. Here he comes off of corner number 3. Didn't coast the rest of the way. He's got it. Darrell Waltrip has won the Miller Genuine Drafts 500.
In a hurry.
Well, here they come. Out of turn 4, they'll have one more shot at the tri-oval at Ernie Irvin. Earnhardt comes down. Waltrip goes right down to the track apron and heading for home. Give it to Irvin. They are 3 wide for 3rd.
Marlin tries to sort it out through the 4th turn. Here they come to the tri-oval. Down to the final lap. The first die-hard 500 victory for car number 4. Let's see if he's going down to the bottom. Comes Sterling Marlin, but he's still 6 car lengths
came so close, he had to get on the brakes, and the car almost got out from under him. He almost made contact with Ricky Craven, whose car is stopped up in turn number 1, but here he comes down the main straightaway, and the checkered flag falls for Joe Nemechek. He wins the Kroger 200.
The Budweiser of the Glen NASCAR Winston Cup race is over, just past the halfway mark, with Kyle Petty the winner because of rain. Now coming up, the Senior PGA Digital Classic.
Half a mile. Make it a quarter mile out of turn 4 off the 18-degree banks. And Todd Bodine will pick up win number 2 of the 1992 season. Hutch Strickland finishes second.
Harry Gant on the top of the racetrack in turn number 4, coming down off the banking. He sees the checkered flag from Doyle Ford waiting, and there it is. Gant wins with excellent fuel mileage.
Down lower, he's been strong, scoots away. Now, does Nemechek have the power, and can he get it down?
Off of this corner is where Nemechek's really made a run. Here he comes to the wire. He's going to beat him to the line.
He's going to win it. Joe Nemechek picks up the victory, win 2.
And Todd Bodine about a quarter mile away from winning 2 in a row on ESPN. Carries the Buick out of turn 4, will come down for the checkered flag and collect his 3rd career win in 1992.
Looks like the crew is celebrating already. They know he's got a 1. He could probably coast the rest of the way. Here's Waltrip off of corner number 4, and the checkered flag waves. Darrell Waltrip has won the Bud 500 at Bristol.
On a super speedway. Less than a quarter of a mile to go for the Pennzoil colors for Michael Waltrip. There's Dale Jarrett, 3 car lengths back. Michael waves to the crowd with a left hand, and he will take the victory. Jarrett finishes in second spot.
Waltrip has won the Southern 500. It is official. We cannot get the track dried, and we cannot get the race restarted. And so Darrell Waltrip has won the Southern 500.
Go outside. He tries it out there.
Here they come, down for the finish, ready to push him across the line if he has to. Robert Presley has won the Autolite Platinum 200 at Richmond International Raceway.
Big flag. The pool of champagne in victory lane for Rusty Wallace. 1989 Winston Cup champions under a white flag. Getting ready to wrap it up. Checkers are down, and Rusty Wallace has finally done it. Put one together in 1992. To the applause of the crowd and the checkered flag, Robert Presley scores his 7th career victory, leading 144 of 200 laps today. 4th turn, checkered flag. Ricky Rudd wins the Peak Antifreeze 500, his 13th career Winston Cup victory. And Jeff Bodine is going to win his 12th career NASCAR Winston Cup victory and become a 4-time winner at Martinsville. Here's the checkered flag. Jeff Bodine wins the Goodies 500.
He won Martinsville last week after a rain delay, and he has won here at North Wilkesboro after a rain delay. Jeff Bodine from Chemung, New York picks up career win number 13 in the Tyson Holly Farms 400.
We're taking an assist on this caution finishing lap. Checkered flag is coming down. They're going to finish, and they're Michael Waltrip went up and nudged the 1 car across as they came across the line.
And coming around looking for his 2nd career victory in 1992 will be the number 6 car in the Valvoline Ford. Mark Martin takes the checkered flag and he wins at Charlotte.
Miller. 1st, 2nd, 3rd. That's how close they are as they come to the flag. Bobby Labonte wins the Winston Classic this run today. Mark Martin rounding off turn 4 to score his 7th career Busch Grand National victory. The race is for 3rd. Kyle Petty has this one in hand, looking for his 6th career victory, his 4th on a super speedway, and his 3rd win from the pole. Kyle Petty, for the 3rd time, breaks the bank at Rockingham. Here's the race for 3rd, and Rudd is going to hold off Bill Elliott. 5 points right here at the finish.
And they're coming up on a lap car.
Out of turn 4, Davey Allison will win it. Marlin tries to pin Kulwicki down. Labonte into turn number 3. coming out of 4. He will win his 3rd race of the season. And the battle out of 4 to the line. Mark Martin leads Joe Nemechek to his Busch Grand National Championship by an unofficial 3 points.
We are focused in on Alan Kulwicki, who is going to win the 1992 NASCAR Winston Cup